Are you looking for the best drones? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best drones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. DJI Air 3. Striking an appealing balance between price, size, and performance, it's difficult to find fault with DJI's mid-ranger. 9 out of 10, Wired recommends. The 46-minute battery life, responsive touchscreen-equipped controller, and omnidirectional array of obstacle avoidance sensors make flight breezy and anxiety-free, but perhaps the most appealing aspect of the Air 3 is its 2-camera setup. The auto-stabilized, gimbal-mounted camera pod contains two 48MP cameras, one with a wide-angle lens and one with a medium telephoto lens. The former offers a similar field of view to most drone cameras, but the latter allows users to drastically condense their framing, not only to get a closer view of distant subjects but to compress them against background and foreground objects for a more dramatic, cinematic look. 4K video is gloriously rich and detailed straight out of the cameras. For users who prefer to grade their footage, both cameras also support hybrid log gamma and D-Log M color profiles. Number 2. DJI Mini 2. The Mavic Air 2S has great collision avoidance tech, but it's pricey. Even the new Mini 3 Pro is $750. For a more affordable option, DJI's Mini 2, 8/10, Wired recommends, is the way to go. It flies nearly as well as its larger siblings, though wind gusts that wouldn't faze bigger drones like the Mavic 2 Pro will ground the Mini. The lack of collision avoidance sensors makes it a better choice for more experienced flyers. Despite those caveats, the Mini 2 is still a great entry-level drone. It's fun to fly, shoots 4K video, and packs up smaller than many smartphones. That last bit is key, because the best drone is the one you actually bring with you. At a mere 249 grams, it's easy to take the Mini 2 everywhere, and you don't need to register it with the Federal Aviation Administration. Number 3. DJI Mini 4 Pro. It might be an incremental upgrade over our previous favorite ultralight drone, the DJI Mini 3 Pro, but the Mini 4 Pro, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, cements DJI's position as undisputed champion of the sort of sub-250-gram flyers that can fit on your palm. The Mini 4 Pro employs the same 1/1.348MP sensor as its predecessor but gives its image processing software a notable bump. It matches the Mini 3 Pro's 4K/60 FPS performance, but can now capture slow-motion 4K at 100 frames per second and record in 10-bit D-Log M for greater post-production color grading freedom. That said, both its photos and video look fine straight from the camera, and the new night mode vastly improves the low-light video quality. It's not just the camera performance that's been boosted. The obstacle avoidance system now points sensors in every direction to prevent the drone from careening into trees, walls, power poles, and other potential hazards. Add that to the generous 34 minutes of battery life and DJI's always simple flight controls and software, and you've got a refreshingly chilled-out flight experience, making the Mini 4 Pro ideal for beginners and experienced pilots alike. Number 4. DJI Mavic 3 Pro. The Mavic 3 Pro is DJI's folding flagship, packed with the most advanced camera and flight tech you'll find in any of the company's portable models. And yet it remains within the realms of affordability, even for those who consider themselves enthusiastic amateurs rather than professional aerial photographers or videographers. The main attraction is the camera, which features not one, not two, but 3 separate modules. First, there's a 20MP Hasselblad branded wide-angle main camera with a large 4/3 sensor and support for hybrid log gamma, D-Log, and D-Log M color profiles, Apple ProRes 422 compression, and resolutions up to 5.1K. That's supported by a 48MP medium telephoto camera and a 12MP telephoto camera, both of which offer markedly different fields of view to expand the Mavic 3 Pro's imaging toolbox. Add in the omnidirectional object avoidance, simple controls, 43-minute battery life, and the fact that you can fold this down to the size of a water bottle, and you've got a luxury drone that's wonderfully easy to live with. Number 5. Propel Star Wars XWing Starfighter. Propel's XWing fighter drone is great for Star Wars fans. There are actually a few drones in this line, the XWing and the TIE X1, $130. The best part is that all of them have a battle mode, so you can fly against friends and try to shoot them down. Get hit 3 times with the IR beam and your drone will auto-land. Unfortunately, these have a learning curve when it comes to flying. A little tap of the control stick goes a long way, and mine had a habit of flying off at an angle immediately on takeoff. Holding a position is also a lost cause, but once you master the sensitive controls, these are fun to fly and fight. The prices of these fluctuate a lot, particularly on Amazon where the price swings around by $100 or more. Don't pay more than $60 for the XWing.